People always describe jealousy as this sharp, green, venomous thing, unfounded, vinegary, mean spirited. But I've always found that jealousy, to writers, feels more like fear. Jealousy is the spike in my heart rate when I glimpse news of Athena's success on Twitter, another book contract, awards nominations, special editions, foreign rights deals. Jealousy is constantly comparing myself to her and coming up short, is panicking that I'm not writing well enough or fast enough, that I am not and never will be enough. Jealousy means that even just learning that Athena's signing a six-figure option deal with Netflix means that I'll be derailed for days, unable to focus on my own work, mired by shame and self disgust every time I see one of her books in a bookstore display. Every writer I know feels this way about someone else. Writing is such a solitary activity. You have no assurance that what you're creating has any value, and any indication that you're behind the rat race sends you spiraling into the pits of despair. Keep your eyes on your own paper, they say. But that's so hard to do when everyone else's papers are flapping constantly in your face. Though I feel the vicious kind of jealousy too, watching Athena talk about how much she adores her editor, a literary powerhouse named Marlena, who plucked me from obscurity and who just really understands what I'm trying to do on a craft level. I stared at Athena's brown eyes, framed by those ridiculously large lashes that make her resemble a Disney forest animal, and I wonder, what is it like to be you? What is it like to be so impossibly perfect, to have every good thing in the world? And maybe it's the cocktails or my overactive writer's imagination, but I feel this hot coiling in my stomach, a bizarre urge to stick my fingers in her berry red painted mouth and rip her face apart, to neatly peel her skin off her body like an orange and zip it up over myself. And it's like she just gets me, like she's having sex with my words, like mind sex. Athena giggles, then scrunches her nose up adorably. I suppress the impulse to poke it. You ever think of the revision process as like having sex with your editor? Like you're making a great big literary baby? She's drunk, I realize. 2.5 drinks in and she's smashed. She's already forgotten once again that I, in fact, hate my editor. Athena doesn't know how to hold her alcohol. I learned this a week into freshman year at some senior's house party in East Rock, at which I held her hair as she vomited into the toilet bowl. She has fancy taste. She loves to show off everything she knows about scotch. She only calls it whiskey, and sometimes whiskey from the Highlands. But she's barely had anything, and her cheeks are already bright red, her sentences rambling. Athena loves to get drunk, and drunk Athena is always self-aggrandizing and dramatic.